For this video, I'll be going over sweep and sweep cut. Sweep is very similar to loft, except for this time, we'll be creating one sketch and a profile or a guide curve that this will follow. So one of the good examples that you'll use for sweep will be maybe like a spring, or maybe like a pipe that basically follows through a certain curved line, or it can be a straight line, and so on. So first, let's create a sketch, and let's create a pipe. So we'll go a sketch, and let's click on front plane, and create a circle. Do a smart dimensions for this diameter. Let's go 50 millimeters. Click OK. Now you've created a circle. So you go exit, and we right now have the circle on the front plane. But for example, we wouldn't want to draw a guided curve along the front plane. We wouldn't want to have it some plane that's perpendicular to front plane, so this circle can follow through. And that would be either top plane or right plane. Let's click top plane and create a sketch. So now I'm going to have, starting from the center of the circle, and draw a certain path that I can work on. So I'll do the sweep. For this instance, I'll use a spline. That's not used very often, but it can create a very complex curvature, which can be used often when you want to create a very weird shape curves. So I'll click the spline and click this one point. I'll click several points, but I can do the curvature. And escape. For this now, I'm not going to define this because I just want to show you the guided curve. Click exit, and it will have this curves that this circle can follow through. So I go to features and do the sweep, and it shows you basically profile and path that it will follow. So first one is the profile. Click this profile. Next is the path. Click this path, and it will basically show you what it's going to look as this follows this path. Click OK. Is that sweep? So what if I want to do a sweep cut, which is again very similar to extrude cut or revolve cut or loft cut. It's doing the same feature as the sweep, except it's cutting away from the part. So let's make a circle shape. So I'll click sketch, sketch onto the surface. I'll do a circle. So it will be basically cut away through this pipe. So I'll do 45 since the diameter was 50. Basically, I'll be cutting away this inner circle all the way through. So it'll be like a hose. But for the path, we wouldn't necessarily need to create another path for this, because if you go to the left of this and sweep over here and drop down, it already shows you this path is existing. So we'll go exit sketch and go to features and do a sweep cut over here, like this. And it's already clicked, but what if it's not clicked? We can always go to the drop down menu, or actually directly click this, click sketch 18, and for the path, I'll drop down the sweep and find the path sketch, click that, and I'll click OK. And it will basically make a sweep cut that follows through the path that we've created.